How do you respectfully dispose of a shrunken head that you inherited?
I have some perspective that I wanted to share that not many people have talked about in the comment section. And it starts with the 1990 Native American Graves Protection and Reparation Act that is basically providing protection for cultural items and including human remains. In fact, this article is posted this year highlighting how we still have a long way to go regarding how we display Native American items and artifacts in museums. So this talks about how the American Museum of National History is closing 2 major halls as museums around the nation respond to the updated policies. I remember when I was in college and I would go to these museums, these art museums, and you would see these artifacts, these cultural artifacts that were never meant to be put out on display, let alone labeled as art. I'm not saying to not go to a museum, but I'm saying be mindful and careful. What are these institutions working with? So back to that article, they say that there is no playbook. Again, this was posted in 2021. I'm sure there has been some things put in place since then, but they talked about how they had to work with Cultural Heritage Institute, which gave them a checklist on things to do. Just another important reminder that it's so important how these things are handled because
They got on the road back to Long Island and they got into a freak accident. Like a huge wheel came out of nowhere, like one that you would see on a truck. It came out of nowhere and it was going towards them, and
luckily they're okay. But again, another reminder that some of these things hold energy to them and just be very respectful. So I'm glad that she is seeking out answers.